what is going on, everybody? Tim's Insane in the house with a report back from Manayunk, PA.
Well, actually, Manayunk, neighborhood in Philly.
Yes.
Really Philly. It
is Philly.
The heart of Philly. But Manayunk was a really cool neighborhood. So we went to Lincoln Mill Haunted House.
Yes.
Woo! Finally.
Yeah, look, and they, of course, let me just tell y'all right now, y'all, you know who y'all are. Why it take you 4 years to get here? I have no answer. No. But we were there, and man, was it a sight to see.
This place.
Man, I'm glad I had my running shoes on. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. All right. First of all, this place reminds us of Baltimore. The neighborhood. Canton, Fells Point, Federal Hill
area. It has that kind of vibe in the neighborhood.
Yes. Totally cool neighborhood.
Absolutely.
So our suggestion to you, if you are going to Lincoln Mill,
if you can get there,
earlier in the day, way earlier in the day.
Do some shopping.
Yes.
There's plenty of places to eat, a lot of cool shops.
Oh my gosh. It would look like we really wish we would have gotten there earlier. There was so many cute little shops. There was an ice cream parlor. There was pizza place. There was the brewery restaurant that we went to afterwards. There was just all
there was
artsy fartsy crafty stores,
and there were shops and back alleys and all kind. I mean, it really had that Fells Point vibe. So,
just like Fells Point, your parking, you definitely want to get there in plenty of time to find parking.
Yeah, but I tell you what they've done and how they did it. The building itself, it's an old building. The haunted attraction. At this point, it's on the first floor. It's a nice long walk through, but there's a little parking lot there. They kind of turned it into a courtyard for there's food vendors, a couple other things. The queue is there, but the attraction itself is on the inside. So it doesn't matter rain, sleet, snow. The attraction is at this point completely inside. And I'll just tell you, a little birdie. Can't say anything too much, but little birdie was telling us that there are some plans to do some expanding and some things a little later. So I'll just leave it at that.
And this building, the area, that building, there's a history. There's
a lot,
some video out there on YouTube. Check it out. But I love how in the queue line they had some of that video playing up on the wall as if it was a big screen. Queue line actors. And it was themed as if it was a mill, like an old mill house. So you go in and you think of the mill workers and things like that.
And it really it stayed true to that theme. And the cool thing is they did it in a way where it wasn't cheesy. Sometimes you can try to stick to a theme and it just comes off cheesy.
But they broke it down. So you think of mill workers. You had the seamstressing area. You had the boiler room area. You had the what was the other one? I guess basically the cellar area. You had all of these different areas that you would normally see in an old mill. And the actors in these areas fit those scenes very, very well. There were a few gotcha moments. I think
there were more than a few.
Yeah. One of my favorites was the dude with the big fish hanging.
Yeah.
That was crazy looking. So you think about it, it's right next to the river. So of course you had, the fisherman area. And that was cool.
The costuming, I was blown away by because it fit. Again, I love to see if you're going to go for a theme, let the costumes meet the theme.
Absolutely.
And it did that, and so did the language.
Yeah. I think the dialogue was excellent.
It's so important, people.
When we spoke to Jared, we got a little bit of information. You had about 52 actors here. And the great thing is this fourth year haunt has grown 20% year over year.
Dude, they had a lot of traffic.
So, I mean, the line was ridiculous even before they opened to get into the area,
Yeah.
the little midway area,
Yeah.
and then to the line to actually get into the haunt. The line extended down the sidewalk.
Did, and I will tell you, I like what they do. You wait in line, you come in, they have security right there, so you don't have to, you can feel safe. They have security, and they had to, as you get scanned as you come in, and there's security floating around the courtyard area as well, which was good. But when you go in, when you walk inside that building, you forget that you're in.
You're in a part of Philly.
Yeah, it's
you really do.
It's pretty much you're walking. It's a spooky history tour.
You're walking back in time is really what it is.
It is so neat. I'm mad that it did take us this long to get there, but we've heard all the good reports, especially from our family over at Halloween Haunt 365. Always like, look, you got to go. It just so happened to where we could work it out to where we went with them this time and was able to go through. And so glad we did. So glad.
And at one point through the haunt, we got thrown into a cage.
Yeah, it's just weird.
I love those type of interactions. I know that, touching is a liability issue in some areas, but they did pull us out and put us in a cage.
They did a real good job. And they kept it all focused around the theme.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one that, as she said, if you can get to Lincoln Mill, get there early so you can check out the neighborhood, enjoy the neighborhood shops and restaurants and such. But this one is definitely, is another one where we know it's some expansion coming. It all costs money. It is expensive. Just you guys understand. You're not gonna open up. Oh, I got $30,000 to open up a haunt. Don't waste your time. If you're trying to go of any size,
a home haunt maybe.
Yeah, you can do a home, but if you're trying to go big, I mean, you're looking at thousands of dollars to make this all work, and the cost, it's just high. So expansion has to come as money allows, and they're working on it. They got plans for years out.
And they have great makeup artists, great costume artists.
It's a lot of technology here too, by the way. I was quite surprised. We got to see some behind the scenes goodies. I'll spare you those details, but the tech is incredible. It really is a lot.
Keep in mind, folks, it just takes a lot to run a good quality haunt.
It does. No matter what size, really. It's complicated. And they do a good job at Lincoln Mill. And it's right on the water, which is kind of neat too. The water's, it's just right on the other side of the building, just on the other side.
Literally, part of it, we went outside on the porch area was part of the attraction, and you look over and there's the river.
What I may do is just maybe I'll stick a picture up here or something of the aerial shot. I think it's on Lincoln Mill's website that kind of shows where they are relative to the water and the rest of the neighborhood, so you guys get an idea. But check them out. Tell them we sent you.
We can't wait to go back.
And no, we're not going to wait another 4 years.
No, absolutely not. We will be back.
They gave us grief for waiting
very
4
soon.
years.
Oh, we need to let y'all know. They're going to have a Christmas haunt. That's going to be December 12th and 13th.
Yes.
They're going to do a St. Patty's Day, and they're looking at possibly bringing back a Star Wars theme event. May the 4th be with you.
Yo, I'm so mad. I'm so mad at myself that we missed the Star Wars theme. I heard and saw some pictures and heard it was just amazing. So hopefully they'll bring that back so we can go back and check that out and report it back to you. But check them out in the off season. Pause the video, you go back a little bit and rewind this video, save those dates, put them on your calendar. I mean, we got support these haunts even in the off season. If you're a hardcore haunt fan, the season never ends really. So check them out in the off season, and we will see y'all at the next one. Lincoln Mill. We're not gonna wait 4 more years. See y'all.